Well, I got to admit, I well, I was supposed to do this earlier, but I completely forgot. I forgot about me saying that I was gonna do an earlier stream that I normally do, but it wasn't my fault. I had anime to watch. I was watching Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, and then I was watching Blue Exorcist, and it kind of slipped my mind. So for those of you, I do apologize, but you know me, I am a weeb first, and I have to watch my dang chores. I mean, shows. Anyways, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight I shall be teaching y'all on my methods on how to create thumbnails. This has been a stream that I was kind of wanting to do for a little bit. Kind of different from all my other art streams that I normally do. So, without further ado, let me go on ahead and get everything switched around, because unfortunately, I kind of took melatonins, so I got a limited time on being on here. Mainly because I got a lot of stuff to do in the morning, so let me go on ahead and get everything situated. Okay? Okay. Alright. So, um, how should I really start on teaching y'all on how to make thumbnails? Kind of like this thumbnail right here. So, I think the first thing to do is whenever you're making a thumbnail, you gotta think, what do I actually put on the thumbnail? So, the major thing to worry about is like, what kind of streams you're doing, what are you doing on that stream, and how the thumbnail should represent what you're showing on that stream. So, let me give this for example. This right here is hang on a second. There we go. That's my mouse. Yay, mouse! This right here is my thumbnail that I made on this stream right here. How to make a thumbnail. As you can see, um, obviously you have to put yourself on there because for any streamer in general, whether you be like a live person or a VTuber like me, you gotta have yourself on there. I mean, we've pretty much seen a bunch of examples whenever you go on YouTube and stuff and you watch any of your people and stuff. Now, of course, that's not always the case. There are some VTubers and stuff that don't show themselves whatsoever. One of the biggest examples that I can always think of is like whenever I go on my YouTube page and whenever I'm seeing videos that I want to watch, sometimes I watch like mythological stuff slash dinosaurs and all that kind of stuff right there. So the thumbnails that are shown on there obviously showcase more of the creatures and stuff that they're talking about, whether it be the dinosaur during a certain era or a type of mythological creature where you see an artwork that was made by another artist. That's quite common. But for VTubers and stuff like me, we always have to kind of show ourselves. Now, as I mentioned before, which I kind of got off track a little bit, um, you have to kind of show what the stream is about. Since this thumbnail right here is showing the stream that I'm doing right now, I obviously take some of my previous thumbnails and I've added them on the background. So as you can see, there's one of my first Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reactions. Right here is where I done my first introducing the guildmates sagas, where I pretty much do art streams where I show my friends from the Grand Guard. Right here is my first Fakemon drawing, where it's like, who's that Fakemon? Over here, I done a One Piece episode reaction, which unfortunately it ain't doing that good. But I kind of quit doing One Piece episode reactions. Although I might get back into that in the future. Now, right here is another art thumbnail where I show me with my Ashura warrior form. By the way, I'm gonna be drinking a Sprite real here quick. And right here is a thumbnail that I drawn and had a background for the game Bramble whenever I was playing it. So yeah, that's pretty much step one of making a thumbnail, is figuring out what you're going to put on the thumbnail and what's it going to be about. Now, the actual process of making the thumbnail is a little different and stuff. So, let me move my character so that way I can show you guys. Okay, so, as you can see right here, I got all of my thumbnails that I've ever made listed out right here. But of course, it's not just this one. Of course. I also got this one right here where I do all my games. I kind of had to put them separately into different files, mainly because they were taking up a lot of room. But yeah, as you can see, right here, it's like my Pokemon Nuzlocke that I done, which I think that video is still on my page if you guys want to check it out. On my Twitch page, of course. Let's see, there's that. Also, here's my Assassin's Creed. And here's some others and vice versa. Even one of a Minecraft one that I'm going to be doing in the future, where it's like, let's get those dang villagers now. Now then, now the process of making it, and I'm going to use Phasmophobia since I got kind of an art thing. So, if you guys can see right here in this corner, I have done a group binder thing, like a let's see. Yep, create a new group. So I always do a new group, that way I'm able to separate everything and organize it. Now, first part that I always do is focus on the text. 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 Yeah, there we go. Sorry, my pronunciation problem, I tell you. Anyways, with this, I always use my Supernatural. It's pretty much a font that I bought from a guy that made it for me from Fiverr. I can't really remember his name, but I'll look him up and I'll share his information on my YouTube stuff. I am not really good at talking today, am I? Anyways, I always use this font, but I always try to match it based on like the text on the actual video games. So let's say, for example, with the Pokemon one, as you can see, I done a bit of let's see, where is it at? Here it is. I done a bit of effects on here to kind of give that cool effect. I also created this rectangle, and I kind of shaped it a bit to give it more of that shape feel. To kind of match it up with what you would normally see on Legends Arceus. Now, back to the Phantasmophobia. Here we go. So, as you can see, after the text and getting it matched up, I would then get a background that's based on the video game. Now, with this thumbnail, it's showing that I'm playing a Phasmophobia, the ghost hunting game for the first time ever. So obviously, I created the cool name title like First Time Ghost Hunting. And I decided to get a background that kind of shows like the building and stuff that's apparently haunted, based from what I gather on the game. So, obviously, I go on my Google or Safari or whichever one y'all would prefer, and I save the image, and then I put it on here. Afterwards, taking a bit of a transformation tool, I obviously transform it, and then I enlarge it. So as you can see, I enlarged the game, and I kind of cut out the text too, that way y'all can't see it. And there we go. That's got the background. Now, normally with myself on here, most of the time I'll just take a picture of me right here with like a cool hat or something and just be done with that. Because one, that's so much easier and faster for me to make the thumbnail. And two, I don't have to worry about creating a cool art concept and stuff, which would take up, like I said, a lot of time. However, I kind of made a self rule to where whenever I'm starting a video game for the first time, I will kind of draw my character and stuff. And obviously, this is where my artistic. I cannot speak. My artistic. My art skills. This is where my art skills come into play. Now, of course, right here, I got my folder that says MagiQDog, and I create the character right here, so on and so forth. And also, I kind of match it up. Like right now, you're seeing a layer that's got a gradient tool that's kind of matching the color vibe of the lighting on the background. So we got that situation. Now, with games, that's pretty much easy to do. Like, I could just take the background and stuff. I could add my character on there. I could create a simple text and stuff and be like, lo and behold, I'm done with it. Now, let's see. Let me switch over. These kind of other random ones, I kind of do a bit differently. So let me give an example. Haha. My One Piece chapter reactions. This is when I reacted to 1132 to 1134. And so I kind of cheat on my thumbnails a bit because I'm kind of a guy that kind of does like simple thumbnails. It's kind of part of my thing. I kind of like simplifying things. It makes it so much easier and stuff. So, with that, I always keep the same thing. I keep the blue sea. I keep the island with the plants and stuff. I keep the blue sky. Every once in a while, I'll change up the background clouds, which let me show you right here. Like, see? Right here is the background clouds, and I always change it around to make it better. By the way, here is a bit of nugget for you, but the clouds, I kind of base them off of Godzilla versus King Kong. Let me show you. See? There's King Kong right there with his axe, and right there's Godzilla doing a fire breath. There's a little bit of trivia and stuff in case y'all was wondering about that. So, now, the only thing that I really changed differently with these One Piece and even my Jujutsu Kaisen is that I change around the text. Like, obviously, you don't really need to do that much complication when it comes to showing what kind of chapters you're reacting to next. So, I always change it up to where I change up the numbers, because obviously that'll let people know, like, hey, this guy is reacting to this set of chapters for this manga that I like. It's the same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen, which I really don't have to change anything on that except for the text, of course. So that makes things really easy. Now, with One Piece, it's a bit different because I actually have to create clouds that kind of shows what's going on in the chapter. So I kind of do like brief spoilers for myself, which I know it doesn't seem that great to do whenever you're doing chapter reactions, but hey, I don't got no one else to check this out for me. Give me a second. Cause my... Oh, hang on a second. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, the clouds. So after checking out the brief spoilers and stuff and typing down the most important information, I then proceed to make them. And of course, I use my brush tool along with these little cloud brushes that I make, which obviously you can't see them right now until I do this. So as you can see, And of course, wait, where's it at? Hello? Where'd it go? Hang on, let me do this real quick. Go tool preset. Nope, that's not it. Oh, brush settings. That's it. Hang on, let me get rid of this right here real quick. There we go. So, using my brush tool and stuff, I kind of just change up the size of the clouds and the angles and stuff. And of course, do a couple of scatters. Let's see, we'll do 3 and stuff. And there you go. And of course, changing down the size. And that's how I make my clouds and stuff. Just kind of do like a random shapes and stuff here and there. Like you can kind of see right there in the background of what I'm doing. And then once I'm done, I save it as a PNG, then put it on my thumbnail PSD, and then I make the thumbnail from there. So that's pretty much it with some manga ones. Now, of course, with Jujutsu Kaisen is a bit different because as you can see right here, I kind of saved a whole bunch of different types. In fact, I need to move those real quick. There we go. By the way, I have like this little divider right here that shows between the thumbnails I already made and the streams I already done and the ones I haven't done yet. So right here is like all kinds of brand new ones. In fact, let me show you one right here. Ooh, sorry. But yeah, like I'm going to be showing you guys some future streams that I'm going to be doing. So be forewarned. This is forbidden information that no one is yet ready to see. So, this here is a thumbnail that's called Guide to Conventions. Basically, I'm going to be doing a PowerPoint where I'm going to be talking about cons, what to do and not to do at a cons. Basically, like a PowerPoint to show you what you can do during these conventions. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to move this guy right here too. I'll move him right there. Now, this one right here is my creature of the week, where I'll be talking about a mermaid. And as you can see, I got this fabulous drawing of a mermaid, which I wonder who this could be. And of course, right here is all of the JJKs that I need to do. And speaking of which, all I can really do with them is just duplicate the layer. Let's see, change up the name. So instead of this one, we're going to be 192 to 93, 94, 95. Yep, 95. And then just change the text. So 92 to 95. And of course, I always center it a bit. There we go. And there we go. I got a new thumbnail already set up and ready to do. Now, of course, I'm going to save this real quick. That way I don't lose my progress. Let's see. Now, right here is some ones where I'm doing the fake mons, which I'm kind of spoiling anyways. So this one's going to be for a fake mon called Wine Grove. I'm not going to tell y'all what it's about and stuff because I want you guys to see it for yourselves. And then I got some other stuff right here saved as well, which I'm not going to show the rest because I don't want to give away all my secrets. Now then, for my creature of the weeks, like this Dirata, I pretty much keep the background the same. The only thing that I really change is the text, which oh yeah, and the creatures too, which obviously all I gotta do is delete the layer. No, that's if I want to delete this. Yeah, I will make a copy of this. I'll delete the creature and then add the drawing of the creature that I want to put into here. And then I do the text. Now with the text for the creatures of the week, they're a bit different. So for example, I would save a copy of this. Let's see. And then I will convert this to a smart object, which, where's my smart object? Hang on a second, guys. gonna go ahead and make this while I'm thinking of it. So, we're gonna get rid of this because we're not doing a mermaid on this one. And then I'm gonna get rid of that. And I think the creature that I'm gonna be talking about in the future stream is gonna be a Kelpie. So, let me go ahead and type this down. So, Kelpie. And I kind of center in this stuff because why not? Now, wait. Did I done that on the wrong layer again? Ah, crap. That happens every once in a while. There we go. By the way, I gotta mention something. I know with my Creature of the Week streams, I may do some pronunciations and stuff that aren't right. I'm sorry, I got a pronunciation problem. So, if you get a little bit offended because I don't pronounce it right, then boo-hoo. Anyways, I had to mention that and stuff. Anyways, other than being sassy. Let's see. Now, once I type this down, I go and convert it to a smart object. Then I would do a noise to add noise. Obviously, I do it in Gaussian. And I bring this down to about 50. And there we go. That's how I do my text for my Creatures of the Week. I kind of make it more chalky-like, you know? Now, I'm obviously going to be saving this right here because I am going to add the Kelpie drawing into it later on. Because I got this and a bunch of other creatures that I got lined up for. So, let's see. Done the Creatures of the Week, Chitsusu Kaisens and stuff. Oh yeah, let's go back to this one real quick. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that one. Instead, let's use the Amphicota that I made, that I just recently done. So, with this in, all I basically do is take a picture of myself, which obviously my VTube Studios got that option where I could take pictures of my character. So I just kind of sit over here, do a bit of a smile, wait for the picture to take, like snap. Then afterwards, I will take the picture that's now saved as a PNG, and then I will drag him all the way over here. Mouse. My mouse was going haywire. Did you see that? But yeah, I'll drag the picture, bring it all the way over here. Let's see. Now give me just a second. Wait. Why is that mess? Oh, I erased it because it was covering the face. Never mind. My bad. I thought I was going crazy. Anyways, obviously I keep the backgrounds the same and stuff because, you know, purple is such a great color. And then, now, do you remember, for those of you that grew up in the 90s and 2000s and stuff, whenever you're watching Pokemon, and then they do that middle transition that's like, who's that Pokemon? Da 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 da. It's Pikachu! Da 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 da. Like, I hope some of y'all do remember that, because I remember that. Anyways, they will have like this background right here that kind of showed the Pokemon in a black silhouette. Well, I decided to do that too. Obviously, I done it in my own different colors because I don't want Pokemon to see this and be like, he's copying our stuff. Let's get him! Which, that's kind of stupid for me, but I can't help it. I worry about shit like that all the time. And then, of course, I will take the rough drawing of the Fakemon, like this Amphicota, which, by the way, that is a really cool Fakemon I drawn. You guys should totally check it out on my Twitch stream, where I drawn the creature yesterday. And of course, last but not least, I would take the text and stuff, which I always copy on each one, and then just change up the name. Like, it will always say the fake mon, and then I change it to the actual creature that I created, like Amphicota, Windadoom, Turgrim, Grimmord, and a bunch of other ones that I created. By the way, all those that I mentioned before, you could totally find them on my YouTube page as well, in case you guys want to check that out. Now then, we done that. Holiday ones are a bit different. All I basically do is just create the background that I want to, like a simple background. Sometimes I use the gradient tool, like this right here, and then just go from left to right with the colors that I want to do. I will make the hats and stuff. Speaking of which, I always draw on the hats on a separate PSD file. That way I'll be able to create the hat and then put it on my character. I know it's something that I shouldn't technically do, but I love doing it. It's kind of like a fun little thing for me to draw for my character and stuff, you know? Okay, so after that, I do the text and stuff. Text obviously got a bunch of these effects right here, which if you're on Photo Lab, you just kind of multi-click on this right here. And then just mess around with your outer glows, inner glows, shadows, just do all kinds of random stuff. Alrighty. So let's see. There's the new way. There's a Dotri Naga. Oh, I should tell you guys on how I do this one too. So, this one kind of follows the same step as the fake mon streams. Take a picture of myself going. Hang on, let's see if I can match it. Anyways, I kind of do the picture, PNG, bring my character all the way right here, change up the text from introducing the guildmate. Now, what I do differently with these, however, is that I created two different text layers. Because with my friends from the Grand Guard, I always change up the colors. Like right here. As you can see, I could go from there to all of these random colors right here. There we go. Red looks good for Dotri. Now, obviously, I also change up the background too, where I do like a bit of a gradient tool to kind of match the color scheme of the characters too. So, for example, with Dotri being a Jersey Devil, his colors are going to be mainly like black with red. So obviously I do the red right here because you can't really see the silhouette with a black background and stuff. And then I change it on to black. I need to quit drinking Sprite. But of course, everything else is the same. I will take the rough drawing and stuff and kind of black it out to make the silhouette and stuff. And that's pretty much done with that. Let's see. Anything else? Well, I think that's pretty much it and stuff. Like, obviously, there's a lot more to it than that and stuff. But basically, the key points that you need to take with is knowing what kind of thumbnail that you're going to be making. And basically choosing the right pictures and stuff. Kind of choosing your character. If you normally have yourself on the thumbnail, kind of position it to where you need it to be. Which, let me show you right there. There we go. Let's see. Obviously, make up your own text and stuff. That way you can catch people's eye. And all that kind of stuff right there. And of course, if you have a bit of an artistic, have a bit of art skills like me, obviously you can create your own fascinating stuff like this. Like whether it be that, or where's my Grand Guard? Oh, here it is. Like this right here. So, with my new type of art streams that I'm doing and stuff, obviously it ain't that hard. Just get a picture of myself, which is like. Then I take the rough drawing for the comics that I'm going to be doing with each different chapter. kind of blow it up to where people can see it, and then obviously take the titles and stuff and put it on there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, talk is cheap, however. Let me just show you guys on how to how to do the thumbnail in person. So, obviously, I need to make the thumbnail for the Pokemon Nuzlocke, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. So, let's see. Obviously, I delete this and this, and all I have is right there. Now, I think with my next Pokemon Nuzlocke stream, I obviously have to train up my Mons and then fight against the noble boss Cleavor. So, let me go on here real quick and let's change this to a number 3. And I think the title I'm going to go with, let's see, what will be a good title? Let's see. Ooh, I know one. Now, obviously, whenever you're doing this and stuff, the text colors and all that stuff won't change, even if you erase it like that. So, let's see. Actually, hang on. Okay, yeah. Please tell me I didn't do the extra T. Oh. Man, I'm gonna look stupid if that was the case. Here I am talking about how to do thumbnails and stuff, and obviously I made a big error and stuff. Oh yeah, that should be another key lesson to you. Always make sure that you done the thumbnail right. Even after you finish it, if you see something wrong with it, easily go in there and change it. So obviously I forgot that step right there. So, let me just type in the title that I just came up with. So, number 5. I think that would be a good title to have. Now, obviously, I'm going to space this a bit. That way it doesn't look that weird. Here we go. Now, I am going to go on my Google, and I am going to search up a picture and stuff for Arceus. So, Legends, Arceus, Cleavor boss. That would be a good picture. So, I'm going to save this on my desktop, which y'all obviously can't see this, but it's fine. Now, I'm going to pull the picture up. And then, I'm going to save it right here. Come on. Yes, open. Sometimes pictures do that. Okay. So, we're going to be taking this picture. And then we're going to drag it. Hello? There you go. Drag it right there. Okay. So, let's see. I think doing it right there will really help out. So, I think right there would be a good position to have the Cleavor Nova boss. So I'm going to leave it right there. Actually, there you go. Now the next step is my character. Which unfortunately, I will have to add the hat and stuff. So, give me just a second and I'll take care of that, okay? Okay. Boop. Oh no, I'm frozen. What should I do? Let's see. Now, with my camera off and stuff, I can easily put my hats and all that on there. So, I'm going to grab my hat of Pokemon Legends hat. And obviously the item order needs to be number 1. Now, this part is always hard for me. Trying to line it up. So, boop. And let's see. Stick right there is good. So I'm going to double click. And now keep the hat in place. And then with a scarf, it's a bit different because I could just put it wherever. Because it always appears right behind me. Like that. But I do need to decrease its size. So I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm going to click it too. And as you can see, it's now fully attached to my character. Now, I'm going to turn on my camera again. And here we go. I wish my hats wouldn't do that sometimes. As you can see, it just looks like a beard hanging. Hey guys, what's going on? Okay. So, let's see. With how the thumbnail is facing, obviously my character needs to look this way. So, and I'm going to have my character become in shock. So, I'm going to hold it like this. Going to bring it up a bit. And then, this is going to look goofy on my part, but have to do like a scream kind of thing. Ugh. Okay, I have to retake the picture because obviously my character is looking at the camera, which I don't know why. So, there we go. That's much better. Okay, I got that saved. And I just turn off my my VTube Studio, which I don't know why. Why did I do that? Oh, force a habit, that's why. You guys can't see, but I'm shaking my head in disappointment. Here we go. Now, let me remove this hat and stuff, because I don't need it at the moment. Here we go. Now then. With that out of the way, let's get back on the Photoshop. So, I'm going to go on my pictures to my screenshots. And I am going to bring this over here. Let's see, obviously I don't need to save that. Now, with this, I'm going to take my character and I'm going to drag him over here. And he'll automatically be put on a layer. So, I'm going to have to spin him a bit. Okay. Now then. Unfortunately, with this Pokemon Legends title, I'm going to have to move him. Right. Okay, I know where to move him. Right there. I think putting it in the middle would be the best bet. So that way it doesn't kind of cover the faces of both me and Cleafor. Okay. So I'm actually going to do a bit more with my character right here. So I'm going to do a filter and blur. And we're going to do a motion blur. So right there. And then I'm going to do a bit more shaken. No. Okay. I think right there is good because it kind of shows me kind of running around, panicking and stuff. Be like, that sounds so wrong. I'm sorry. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. We got Pokemon Nuzlocke Legend Stream 3 Noble Fight. So, I'm going to cancel that. And then I am going to save. Because obviously I'm going to be saving this after the stream is over. And the reason I'm doing that is because obviously when I do the save a copy. Wait, I don't think it'll show y'all. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. For some reason I always think that was so something. So y'all can't see it. But I got a folder called thumbnails where I save all of the thumbnails that I ever made. Hang on just a second. There you go. Sorry, my Streamlab was being weird for some reason. So, and I kind of numbered them too. Like, I got a 1/ my debut stream, all the way up to /201, which is Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reaction. But I may have to renumber that, because I think I'm going to do this stream before the Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm always kind of changing it a bit. It is what it is. So, I'm actually going to renumber this as 201. And sorry that my character's changing on y'all. And I'm going to name this Noble Fight. Oh. I capped this on. Noble Fight. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then obviously I save it. And that's got my thumbnail completed. Alrighty. I think that's pretty much it for now. Because, obviously making a thumbnail can be easy or hard depending on the person that's doing the thumbnail. For some of you, it could be pretty easy. Like, I'm sure some of y'all are watching this and be like, this looks so simple. I could easily do this myself. And then there may be others that are like, okay, I never thought of it that way. I should remember doing this if I ever want to do this on my own. But yeah. And then I know some of you are thinking, Q, why don't you just hire someone to make your own thumbnails? I'm sure they'll be able to make something way cooler than what you can. And I agree. After all, I've seen some thumbnails from other YouTube channels and stuff where it's like, wow, they do their thumbnails so much easier. But here's the thing. I am by myself. I got no one to support me on my FeedTube or my channels whatsoever. Like, I'm by myself. This is all me. Everything that I've made is all on me. This includes my backgrounds and stuff. Like, this includes my props. This includes, well, my character designs. Obviously, I have someone to model and rig it for me. But besides that, everything else is on me. Because another reason, which is number 2, I got no money. I am a broke ass bitch. And this bitch needs some money. Pretty much all my money is saved to where I need to do other stuff, like saving money for my next model that I'm planning on doing. Or getting some background music for my stream, which I may do some more background music in the future. I just have to see how much it's going to be. And other stuff as well. So I don't got no money to spend on a artist to do thumbnails when I can easily do it myself. Sure, it may not be the greatest thumbnails and stuff. In fact, I wish I wouldn't have to do my thumbnails and let a professional person do it instead of me. But it is what it is. And also, I hope this kind of teaches other people that they can kind of do their own thumbnails too. Because, for me, I do simple thumbnails, so it's not that hard. Unless I draw my characters and stuff. Like, let me give you an example. Let me find that Bramble real quick, because I'm actually proud of that one. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Well, hang on, I gotta minus this out first. Let's see. Like this right here. I like this thumbnail right here, because this isn't your typical fairy tale. As you can see, I'm facing off against the Scroga. And by the way, sorry if I mispronunciated and stuff. I can't help it. So I got a picture of her. And then I drew my character where I'm using my lightning ball spell, where I create 7 lightning orbs that I'm going to use to attack her. And this looks really cool. And then I had the second part of the stream where it's like dethrone the king, where I have my character floating up with me pointing a rapier sword just ready to fight this giant. This mountain king. But yeah, other than all that right there, that's pretty much all I do when it comes to complicated thumbnails. It's basically just drawing my character in my cartoonish anime style art. Now, of course, the text on here is a bit different because I actually added lines and stuff to kind of match with the text that you will see on Bramble, which I don't think I've done that bad. Let's see, what other ones I could sew? Oh, this thumbnail is one where I played Assassin's Creed for the first time on stream. And he was a bit different to do. Like, I think it took me a day or two to actually complete it and stuff. Because obviously I had to match my foot with the water right here. Which I will admit, that was a bit hard. I had to use like this special tool right here. Which, where's my tool at? Oh, this stamp tool right here. And rematch the colors and kind of do like a splash effect right there. I also had to look up all my weapons and stuff, draw them in different angles. And of course, draw my character with my pirate hat. Yarg. Let's see. But yeah, just a few stuff here and there to kind of make things different. And where's my Minecraft? Okay, well, this is when I decided to do like a chibi drawing, which I will admit I kind of based it off of a picture from an anime. Don't remember the name of the anime, but it had like a girl, kind of like in this kind of form. Maybe one of y'all would know what anime it is. Let me know in the comments section. But this is the one I was talking about. Yeah. This is my first Minecraft stream, and obviously I do my character as a Minecraft form, which I think it looks pretty good. By the way, I need to find a modder that could create this mod for me in Minecraft. Does anyone know anyone that I can find a person of that? Because I would pay them to do this. Like, I would save up money that I plan on doing for, like, my model and stuff and actually get this instead. Because you know how cool that would be? To have, like, your own modded character on Minecraft? I think that would be awesome. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of sewing stuff here and there. And it looks like we've kind of run out of time. So, let me go ahead and switch everything over. And, I'll talk to y'all for a bit, and then I'll head on out of here. Okay? Okay. Alrighty. Well, that's pretty much it for how to make your own thumbnails. I don't know if this may help out anyone in general, but I kind of hope this gives you like an insight on how I make my own thumbnails. Like I said, I do like simple thumbnails, so they're not really that hard to make. They're quick, they're easy, and I could do multiples at a time per day. Especially on days where they're the only time that I have that's free time for me to make them. Which I will admit, right here, I kind of already made a couple of thumbnails right in front of your eyes, so y'all see how really easy it was. But yeah, um, I really do hope people enjoyed this stream and maybe take it as a learning lesson as well. Then again, I'm not no teacher. I don't have a master's degree, so y'all take it as it is. So, um, now let me go ahead and tell you my plans for future streams if everything goes according to plan. After all, you never know when it comes to weather or family and stuff like that. So, as long as everything goes well, I should be doing a art stream tomorrow where I'll be continuing on that mini comic that I've been making. Where I'm basically going to be drawing like the third and maybe even the fourth page, depending on how much time I got. Then Saturday, if the weather will let me, I should be able to do the Pokemon Nuzlocke for the third stream, where I'm going to be training my Mons, and we're going to take on that noble boss. We are going to be taking it on, and we are going to be moving on to the next area, which I'm excited for that. Let's see. And as I mentioned before, I got a Jujutsu Kaisen stream coming up, which I do want to react to chapters, wait, what chapters was it? Let's see. Oh, 180 to 183. Yeah. I forgot about that. In fact, hang on just a second. I'm going to fix this real quick. Instead of 201, you're going to be 202. Oh, man. Forgot about that. Alrighty. And then, as for other streams, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. I am going to try maybe doing like a Minecraft stream. That way I can kind of continue on with making the base because I have been at that for a while. Oh, that's a good drink. Now then, what else? Oh, I did get some good news today. My friend Pink, she's going to sell me a badge for a convention that I plan on going to. So that is really nice of her. I kind of wish that her, Silk, and Shade would be able to join me. But unfortunately, they're saving up to move to a new place. So I understand that they can't come with me. So that's completely fine. And honestly, I don't want them to go if it means cutting them short on something like that. So me and her talked a bit and stuff. The way she talked, it sounded like she already had hers at her place. Which she didn't tell me that, but she was like, Q, you should know how this works. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you made it sound like you already have it. Then we ended up talking about other stuff. Mainly her fussing on me for needing to find a girlfriend. It's just like, come on, Pink. For real though, she did tell me that if I can find someone to go to the convention with me, it should be her girlfriend. And I told her, yeah, I'll try to and stuff if I could get over my shyness. And she's like, you better. I'm telling you, she sounds just like my mom and my sister. Jeez, I thought I only had 2 people to worry about that. Now I have a third one. Which is fine. That shows that Pink really cares about me and stuff and just looking out for me. Although I think I might have peed her off when I said that and stuff. I don't know. I'll talk to her later on to see. Now then. As for that convention, it's still gonna be a couple of months away, so I got plenty of time. But I do need to start saving up for it. After all, if I'm gonna go by myself, which I do plan on it, unless I can find someone to go with me, because I do not want to pay a full-on price for a hotel room. You know how expensive those things are? So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find someone, but if not, I'll be going by myself. and I'll have to worry about getting the hotel room. I'll have to worry about what kind of cosplays I'm gonna be taking with me, and I gotta worry about saving up money to spend because I do plan on spending. I love One Piece anime figures. I love One Piece cars, so I am going after a bunch of One Piece stuff. Then again, One Piece isn't my only thing. I've been also collecting a lot of Rams from ReZero figures, a lot as well. Need to find a brand new one. There's a couple that I've seen that I really got my eyes on, so I'd love to see that. I also need to get one of Diane from Seven Deadly Sins, um, Ju- Juvia or Ursa from Fairy Tail, Ruby from Ruby, of course, and just a bunch of other places, other figures too. By the way, y'all notice that they're mainly females? You dirty, dirty dog, you dog. But yeah. Let's see. What else do I need to talk about? Oh, I got some good news. One of my cousins had her baby today, so we are super excited to meet a new member of the family. I would share the name, but I'm not going to. But I will admit, she is a cute little thing. So I have a new cousin. Ain't that something? And the fact that it's from my cousin that's younger than me. I need to find someone. I really, really do. Anyways, I think I'm going to go on ahead and end the stream from there before I get depressed. So with all that out of the way, thank you all for coming on this fantastic art stream. I hope y'all has much fun as I did. We got to learn about making thumbnails, showing y'all examples, and showing you some future streams along the way. And if you wish to see more stuff like this, just check me out on my Twitch channel, and also check me out on Twitter and YouTube as well. And with that, I bid this show adieu. So see you guys. So long. Bye. Okay, bye.